The man skillfully unbuttoned his girlfriend's clothes, telling her to go seduce that fat guy over there. His girlfriend was stunned. It turned out the man wanted to ski but didn't want to buy tickets, and that fat guy was an employee at the ski resort. If they could win him over, they could ski for free. Faced with such a shameless request, the girl surprisingly agreed. She walked up to the fat guy and claimed she and her 2 sisters came skiing but forgot to bring money, asking if he could help them out. Fantasizing about an encounter with 3 beautiful women, the fat guy immediately agreed. But moments later, he watched as the girl returned with 2 men. He was bewildered. "These are your beautiful sisters." The 3 quickly hopped on the ski lift and escaped. Unexpectedly, they returned that evening and were stopped by the fat guy, who informed them the resort was about to close. Ignoring him, the 3 jumped on the ski lift anyway. Little did they know this would be the worst decision of their lives. Soon after, a coworker came to relieve the fat guy, who mentioned there were still 3 people up on the mountain. The coworker waited a while, and when 3 people happened to ski down, he assumed the mountain was clear. He turned off the power and left for the day. Meanwhile, the 3 friends' ski lift suddenly stopped, leaving them suspended in midair. At first, they thought it was just a malfunction that would be fixed quickly, but as the lights along the lift route began to shut off one by one, they finally realized something was terribly wrong. The girl remembered it was Sunday, and this ski resort only operated on weekends. If they had been forgotten, they would be stranded for 7 days. The girl shouted for help, but only the bitter cold wind answered. Suddenly, a light appeared behind them. Someone driving a snowplow was coming up for inspection. They shouted excitedly, but the snowstorm was too intense, and the worker never expected anyone to be on the lift. When the worker received orders to return, he began backing up his vehicle. Seeing this, the 3 frantically threw down their goggles, helmets, and snowboards to attract attention, but the reversing worker still didn't notice them, leaving the 3 in utter despair. Then snow began to fall from the sky, getting heavier by the minute. A blizzard was coming. Fierce winds hurled ice shards against them, creating an intense barrage of noise. The 3 huddled together but still shivered uncontrollably from the cold. By late night, a row of icicles had formed on the ski lift. The man, not wanting to die like this, made a decision he would regret for the rest of his life. Looking at the ground, he thought the snow was thick enough to cushion his fall. Without another word, the man jumped down.